In this video, I will be checking out your builds in Theme Park Tycoon 2. Over on my Discord, I asked you guys to submit your builds, and you guys did. So let's have a look at your builds. So the first one is from George, and it is a small intimate accelerator. And well, it uses of course then the hydraulic lounge. Let's load that in. Alright, there we go. That is indeed a small, well, intimate roller coaster. But yeah, let's put it down and let's have a ride. Put it on testing and oh, they spawn there. Alright, on to the lounge. And now we of course have to wait a little bit, but then we get launched. There we go. There we go. We get launched all the way onto this big top hat, which is pretty nice, I do have to say. For the rest, I think it's just some S-bands. It's, as said, it's a very small roller coaster, but I think it fit perfectly in your park. Like, it's very small, compact. You can have a lot of opportunities with theming it. I do, yeah, really like it. And as always, we will be rating this 1 out of 5 stars, and I will be giving the layout let's say a 2.5 star rating. And the next build is made by Vogelrok Gekkie. I'm saying that very Dutch, but it is a ride from the Efteling. I'm not exactly sure what it is, if it wants to load in. Well, no, it does not. Well, on to the next build then, which is made by T-Bout, and he says is no idea, just inverted coaster, I guess. What are these names, guys? There we have another roller coaster, actually. A lot of roller coasters, but yeah, let's also place this down. And ooh, this is actually looking very nice. The station is very high up. Let me go up. And then we go, of course, up the chain lift. All right, here we are all the way at the top. And then we have this very nice banked drop at the start. And are we instantly going into reverse inversion? That is very nice. It is actually pretty smooth, I have to say. Let me know down in the comments, by the way, what your favorite is out of these builds. And yeah, maybe you can even use it. Of course, you can see the IDs when I put them in. Yeah, here we go. Ooh, very nice overbank turn. I'm actually really liking this layout. I am personally very bad at making this roller coaster in Theme Park Tycoon 2. So I am already very amazed by how pretty good this actually is. And then we just got some nice airtime hills and then back into the brakes. The only thing I would say is that the station itself is really high up, but I guess you can build this coaster into the ground. Alright, I actually really enjoyed this roller coaster, and I think I'm going to give this a 3-star rating. Alright, on to the next build, which is made by Astro, or Mudkip, whatever his name is, and he says it's an SNS compressed air lounge kit. Let's load that in. Here we have it. Ooh, it is indeed a kit, and oh my god, look at the detail on that. That is insane. Well, this is the model it's based off in real life, so yeah, you can see how actually accurate this is. I think it's just, yeah, it's an air lounge, so not with like a cable or with like magnets. It's like done with air pressure, and this, I think this is like the cable car, and yeah, the track itself looks very nice. I'm not sure how usable this is, and just using this track, I guess, if you want to make a completely custom roller coaster. Everything is, well, nicely grouped, as you can see. Every element itself is too. Yeah, it's simple, it's detailed, but I would say it works pretty nice. I'm going to give this a... ooh, what should we do? I think a 2.5 star rating. It doesn't have that many uses. Alright, next build. And then the next build is made by Not Axolotl YouTube. He says it's Horizon. The colors are based off on Hyperia. Alright, well, let's then load it in. Ooh, this is again a very big roller coaster. Let's put that down as much as we can. He says it's not done yet, so it's just a coaster. I'm working on a station, but I can't copy the ID of the station. Alright. Again, this station is up so high. I'm not that tall, guys. These are gigantic trains. Oh my god. Alright. Let's just go in this modus, and well, we'll first have a very simple turn, probably to the lift hill. This is definitely going to take a very long time. Why is this so slow? Oh my god. Finally, about 30 seconds later, we are finally at the top, and we are almost going. There we go. Down this inverted drop. That's actually very nice. I do like that. And then we go into this roll. It's not the most well-profiled roller coaster, although this then does look very nice. I guess he put the chain lift so slow that the second coaster can already go. Yeah, I'm never really the biggest fan of that, but here we go down this helix. I do like the color scheme you added. It does add some more, like, well, color variation to the roller coaster. For the rest, the layout isn't doing too much. It has a few rough spots, but for the rest, it's still a nice coaster. And then into the brakes. Why are all these stations just so high up, man? Well, with the chain lift taking so long and some of the bit wobbly parts, I am going to give this a 1.5 star rating. Alright, thank you so much. Let's go to the next build, which is made by Dash, and he says it's a Cedar Point train. Is it like an... oh wow. Okay, now that's beautiful. He also says there's a coal train with it. So let me see if that's public. By the looks of things, it is. So this is like you connect that right there, which sadly is too many items. So I will have to place it a little further away. But wow, look at this train. This might be the best train I've seen so far in Theme Park 2. The detail on this is just over the top. And also like the coal train in the back here with actually all the coal inside. Of course, you can make some beautiful like train tracks with this. Just wow, this is actually very beautiful. This is insane. Wow, there's literally nothing I can say that's bad about this build, guys. Yeah, this is incredible. I think this is going to be the first 5-star rating I'm going to give. Like, there's literally nothing that can be better on this. It's beautiful. It is literally beautiful. And also with, of course, like the coal train thing at the back. Of course, it doesn't have wagons, but maybe in the future. But yeah, this is beautiful. I can say this so many times. Alright, 5 stars. Let's go to the next build, which is actually made by this Dirt, and he says it's a caterpillar clone. Now, I think that means it's a roller coaster. Yes, it is. Aha! I think most of you guys will probably recognize this coaster. It is of what I think is probably the coaster that's been built the most around the world. There's probably hundreds of these, and most of them are actually like on fun fairs. I'm actually surprised he didn't go for the junior coaster with this, but to be fair, it still does look pretty nice. I think for a lot of people, this is like the first roller coaster they do as a kid. I do love the use of these bells. They really look like they're speakers, or like I think they're flowers in real life. I'm actually not 100%. The only thing that's missing is like the big apples. It's not, most of these I think are called like the Big Apple roller coaster, which is a very funny name, of course. And then it's even fully custom supported in just one blueprint. Very nice. And then of course you have the big drop. As a kid, this drop goes so quick. Of course it isn't really. And then we go into the station. Is it even going? It is even going for 2 laps. That is really nice. This is just a one and done blueprint. You can put it down and you're literally finished. Yeah, again, there's not much for me to say bad or anything that I like would improve from this. It's very nice. Maybe the apple, but that's a big thing, of course. Probably wouldn't fit in the limit. I am going to give this a 3.5-star rating. This is a really awesome build. Okay, on to the next build, which is the Crash Bandicoot ride made by Shovel Sheep. It is actually made out of 2 blueprints, so now I'm actually very curious about what this is. Okay, this is looking very interesting. I'm going to be honest, I have sadly never played this game. It's actually not 2 blueprints, but it is 3 blueprints. Now, I do think I have to delete the Topo Tower in the middle, and then I have to add like the second build. How does this even fit? Does this go in? I don't know how this works. I think this goes in here. Then we delete the Topo Tower, right? And then we even use the third blueprint, which adds all the trees. Wow. This looks amazing. And there we have the Crash Bandicoot ride. Wow, this looks amazing. It's just like on a circle. That's actually very nice. It really feels like a diorama build in some way. I'm not sure if I placed something wrong there, but they are flying. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be. Maybe they are. I've never played the game, as I said. And oh wow, we're just going to fly around in this very quickly. Like we have, of course, Crash Bandicoot here riding on the wave. That looks amazing. I think it's accurate. I do know the character, but wow, look at this wave. This looks amazing. Even like the balls inside of the plank. Then I guess these are like fruit you pick up in the game. I think the only downside, I guess, of this ride is that, yeah, you do go through a lot of builds, since they are, of course, built, well, right next to it. And yeah, these trees are really being eaten up by the dino, are they? Maybe that's the idea, that the dino is eating the trees. But it is a little bit unrealistic in that way, that I don't think you can really use it with at least the trees in there, since, well, it's getting very close to the building. But still, this is an amazing looking build. It is very compact. It's literally just one circle. I love how the fire looks. Like, wow, that's actually very difficult to make in Theme Park 2. So for this rating, I think I'm going to give this a 4-star rating. It has some issues with, of course, like collisions with other stuff, but for the rest, it is kinda perfect. We are having some amazing builds today, so let's go to the next one, which will be the last build of this video, which is made by player 003322. Let's get the ID and let's load that in. He says it is the Ocean Gate submarine. Well, I think a lot of people know where this is from. This is, of course, a submarine that went to the Titanic and never came up anymore. And yeah, at least it's still in one piece in Theme Park 2. No, yeah, it's a very nice submarine. You can, of course, use this for a lot of other things than just of course, the other, I don't know, what am I trying to say here? But it's a submarine. You can use it for like maybe like an underwater themed area. You can probably change the colors. I do really like the ropes that go everywhere, and it does look very nice. For the rest, there's not much to it. There's also not much I guess you can do a lot better. So I think a 2-star rating is worth it. Yeah, I like that. And that is the end of this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. We're closing into 500,000 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, please consider it. And well, that's the end of the video. Thank you guys so much. And I will say, as always, goodbye.